porch railing smelled like rain. I put my nose right on it and took a deep breath. Yep, rain. Clean and alive. In 15 years, I had never smelled the railing of this porch. Today, I want to smell everything. Taste everything. What does green taste like? Red, gray. There's a curiosity, an intimacy that wasn't there before. Yeah, those things were there before, but they were focused on the practical. Today, they draw me toward the immediate. What is here? Who am I? What are we? Not looking for answers so much as enjoying the connection the questions bring. Have I ever asked a question without wanting or needing an answer? Have I ever felt that there's only a question where what felt like me was? In childhood, maybe, on long walks with Bodhi. But then there's always been the arrival of doubt, second guessing. The voice of the father figure reading the ticker tape of thoughts and compiling a long list of shoulds and should nots. What will I do without them? Smile? Laugh? Cry? Be? Live? Die? I've always felt that I would die in the autumn. Ever since I was 19 and received some dire health news in October. And then in November of that same year, I was caught in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle by a late season hurricane in a small sailboat with a friend, his wife, and their 6-month-old baby. The sense of helplessness was complete, but there was only looking away. A looking away that became a seeking for an answer to the problem that I thought this helplessness was. Every year since then, a mist of melancholy has arrived with the fall. As the leaves and grasses die, I'm reminded that so will I. It feels the natural time for death to me. And maybe the body will die in autumn one day, like a leaf or a blade of grass, helpless. But yesterday I died, October 16th, at sunrise on a Sunday morning, sitting on the back porch. From here, I see it was a death I'd been waiting my whole life for. You could say that I did it to myself, but I wasn't the one who asked for it, or the one who died. The suffering, separate apparatus of control just finally came crashing down and left the aliveness and intimacy that had always been there. I was there. Then I wasn't. The body, the thoughts, the wind on my cheek, the sound of the chimes. A bird. The immediacy of the world in and around me rushed in and left no room for the doubt, the shame, the resistance. It was simply now. A lifetime in a moment. The end of something that never really began. And the beginning of something that knows no end. A step backwards, off an edge where the paradox of falling up is nothing special. And yet also the most joyful piece. A sip of hot coffee, the sound of the creek, the sleeping dog beside me. Everything about this world, this moment, perfect in a way I'd never seen but always hoped. A willingness to finally surrender. An acceptance of resistance as the protector that brought me here. To this moment. The only moment. All others gone. Yeah, I'd gone too. And while the body is still here, the fear of its loss left with whatever else is now gone. I asked for this. I knew in my heart it was coming. I feared it. I longed for it. But I didn't create it. It simply creates and destroys. They are no different. Thoughts of me feel strange today, like a memory of a loved one who's passed once the grief has turned to a gentle warmth. But there's no sadness and no sense of loss. Nothing has changed, but everything is different. Where the guards and the bars were, the gates are now wide open, and the prisoners are wandering on the lawn. Still in the body, but also everywhere else. Still me, but also everyone. There is a stillness, yet there is no way that things are. Slipping away and arriving all at once. A slide with no bottom. The freedom of simply falling with no fear of the ground. Because there is no ground. There's only falling.